Oh, holy shit. It's a spicy meatball. Anyway, as you can no doubt tell, today there's a third white person, increasing the number of white people on this podcast by 50%. Thank you and welcome to our special guest, Blockbuster Ben.
What's up, everybody? Our first game that we're going to play, which, as you guys know, Bad Hints. You guys know how this game works. We do it on all but like one episode. We give some bad hints, and the other people try to guess what that movie or game, in this case I think it's all movies, what it is. All right, you guys ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be, man.
All right, movie from the 90s. So that's a pretty big bracket there, but hint number 1. Best friends from Providence attempt to conduct an emergency delivery of an extremely important item to a person one of the friends is deeply in love with.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yep, that's it. You didn't even get to the other hints. Come on, James. You couldn't even say something. That was it.
I would have had no idea, but I felt by your reaction that was correct. So
that's how it works, right? You say it, and I just guess. I don't have to wait for nothing.
No, you're right.
No,
all right,
you're saying
nailed it.
All right.
Well,
starting
James,
strong. Got it can only go downhill from here.
Uber driver from the 90s and former animal cleaner need to run as the item they're delivering has angry men in pursuit. The third hint was, though you would think that neither of these two friends have a solid head on their shoulders, their parakeet definitely doesn't.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
And then the one that was going to give it away.
He didn't even have a head.
Last name was things go from dumb to even dumber when these two fuckboys, Harry and Lloyd, try to return ransom money to Mary that she left for the people who kidnapped her husband.
That's an interesting discussion. Is Harry and or Lloyd a fuckboy?
Fuckboys are intentionally, right? Or no?
I think so, yeah. But yeah, Ben knocked it out of the park. You want to pass it back and forth and have me do one now?
Let's do it. Here's the baton. Take it. I'll edit it in and can...
Is it going to be a baton shaped like a dick?
Probably. Ben gets it.
It's the only baton we know how to handle on this show. All right. So, unlike AJ's movies from the 90s, mine are a decade earlier from the 80s through no coordination on our part whatsoever. Hit number 1. Our protagonist works in the service industry and attempts to curry favor with the upper class and rich elite at his job, while a pest infestation serves as the B-plot.
I think I know it.
Ghostbusters?
AJ? No.
Not Ghostbusters. Incorrect.
Caddyshack?
That is correct. Caddyshack.
Fuck. We made a mistake.
Knocked it out of the park. And if I was challenging the movie guy to movie stuff, yeah, maybe.
You could have waited, and you would have still beat me on this.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, next week's episode's going to be even worse when we have that dunk contest with LeBron, but... Anyway, the other clues, not that they're necessary, are when a new character appears who flaunts the rules of this hallowed establishment, our protagonist is confounded and becomes unsure of his goals. Meanwhile, the plot continues apace in hilarious fashion. Clue number 3 was a showdown between the traditionalists and the new guards happens, and our protagonist is forced to choose a side. And then lastly, in the end, our protagonist barely manages to succeed on behalf of the new guard, thanks to the explosive resolution of the B-plot.
That's good, yeah.
I couldn't think of a way to work the name of the movie in there, but...
Fun fact, James, guess what?
Never seen it?
Never seen it.
I was gonna say that I don't think if you hadn't seen it growing up, I don't know if it will land as hard for new people nowadays.
No, you'd have to do like the TikTok thing where you just have the bottom half of the screen be like that Subway Surfer video game for the phones, where you just run and pick up the coins nonstop.
Yeah.
That way it holds their attention and they're still able to retain.
My favorite line from that movie, man, is when Danny's walking with Chevy Chase down the thing and he's looking for advice. He's talking to him about, doesn't know where he wants to go with his life or whatever. And Chevy Chase looks at him and goes, "You take drugs, Danny?" And he goes, "Yes, sir, every day." He said, Good. That's my favorite line for the movie.
All right. This movie is from 2005, I think, but it's from the 2000s. I'm sure it's from the 2000s. In 1944, a young girl's stepdad ruthlessly hunts down Republican rebels as his pregnant but sickly wife tries to raise their young girl.
Ooh, I don't know that off the top of my head.
Republican rebels.
I try to write it around to make it less obvious, so I hope not.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I got nothing, so you can take a crack at it.
Oh,
2005.
That seems too late. Is it Star Wars Episode 3?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I didn't know if you're doing like a play on like the Republic and
I do that sometimes.
That
Yeah.
would be pretty cute. But
Good.
on a previous episode, we have revealed that AJ has never seen a Star Wars movie.
10-4.
I saw one. No, remember the racing one with Anakin racing? What was it? Episode 1.
Oh, like episode 1 with
You've
pod
seen
racing.
the worst one, yeah.
The
Okay.
worst that's probably why I haven't seen the other ones.
Yeah.
Number 2. We finally don't, have an immediate answer from Ben. The young girl is led into an ancient place by an insect that she thinks is a fairy. Before she can get to this magical ancient place, her housekeeper stops her.
I am struggling on this one.
Yeah,
Good.
I can't think of anything, man. What the fuck?
We move to the third hint.
Okay.
A creepy-looking fawn gives the girl tasks to enable the insect to acquire immortality and the ability to return to its kingdom. But she tells her in Espanol.
Holy shit. Okay. Pan's Labyrinth?
That's it, Pan's Labyrinth.
Okay, that was the disconnect that I wasn't making.
And the last
Okay.
hint, below, a dark labyrinth takes Ophelia away from danger of civil war, where she takes her newborn sibling running from her stepfather. Her stepfather catches her, takes the baby from her, and shoots her dead.
Jesus Christ.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I guess I don't need to watch it tonight.
Ben's still the only one who's gotten a single one of these, so James, throw me a
Well,
bone
I tell
here.
you what, AJ, I don't think that's about to change anytime soon. As we're about to
Is it Die Hard?
we're-
Come on, is it
It's
Die
not
Hard?
Die Hard. As we're about to discuss a movie from 1982. Hint number 1 is, a former cop is brought in on false charges and blackmailed into taking up one last case.
Ooh, that's a big... I feel like that's like every 80s cop movie. I'm not going to get it, I don't think, just on that. AJ?
I could just say random 80s movies with maybe cops in them. Con Air.
Yeah. nah, it wasn't 80s.
Was it? Fuck.
Nope.
Was that 90s then?
Hint number 2. The cop begrudgingly takes up the case and goes around interviewing key witnesses, identifying a suspect who has no memory of their crime.
Silence of the Lambs?
Mm-mm.
I was thinking, what's the one?
The only 80s thing I could think of is Terminator.
Okay, I'm starting to worry I may have made this one a little too obtuse.
No, that's okay.
I will say as a bonus hint, there's a little bit of a sneaky way in which I'm saying a suspect who has no memory of their crime. Memories are a big part of this. Hint number 3. While advancing the investigation in an apartment, our detective is ambushed while trying to collar his target. After a scuffle, his target saves him right before he's about to be killed.
Blade Runner? The original?
Oh shit, AJ got a movie before Ben.
Oh, nice, dude. Let's go.
Yeah. Yep, that was the clever thing about memory, is they'd have no memory of their crimes, they have no memories of being a replicant, because it's all been falsified in there.
Yeah.
Hint number 4 was, our hero manages to apprehend or end all of his targets, but questions the truth of his own existence, as well as the facts of the case. He takes his leave with his original target in tow.
I didn't love it. I felt it was slow, and which I thought was okay, but I was just like, meh. But I love Blade Runner 2049. I thought that movie was amazing.
Ben didn't completely fuck us up.
The final score is Ben 10, James 0, and me
Hey,
2.
like that cartoon show.
Yeah.
Ben 10.
Oh, yeah.
So that was embarrassing. So next time maybe we need to think this over a little better.
Or
That
we'll
was
just
fun.
do video games, make it a little more even.
We'll mix it
Yeah,
up. We'll do
that's
movies
fair.
and video games.
You know, if it gets really bad, we'll just do like shit we've said in private conversations between each other.
Yeah, we'll cheat the whole way through. But yeah, thanks for coming, Ben.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully you come back for the next one and we'll make it a little harder.
Oh, I'd love to. It was fun, man. That was fun. Talk to you later.
See ya. We could just jump right into intermission. Got a special intermission because we have a bonus get to know James for you guys. But let's go ahead and hit up that Yeah. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and get to know James. So, this is a little picture that James has provided. Like always, he provides all these from his personal whatever.
From my personal whatever. The premise is just flailing. I mean, it's like another 10 episodes. Here's some fucked up shit I thought about doing to James. This is how I channel my dark thoughts.
So, James has his favorite actor that he got to meet 2 episodes ago. And now, he was also in a movie with him, or a show, and he's going to go ahead and share with us. This is, tell us a little bit about your time with your idol here.
Well, this was a tough day because, as you know, this was the day that T-Dog's character died. Of course, this is the great Irony Singleton portraying the beloved T-Dog character who made it, I think, all of 3 seasons before getting gacked in the prison here while they tried to desperately give birth to a little baby girl. And, I was happy that he was able to get me on set as one of the extras. It was sort of a rush job, which is why I don't have a lot of zombie makeup on. Obviously, as previously established, I had not come recently, which is why I am so tight and svelte. I only look like this after I've ejaculated in this sort of afterglow phase. Otherwise, I walk around looking like that the whole time. As for what's going on in his mouth there and what that bird with a human penis is doing, I think maybe that must be something they edited out with movie magic, because I certainly don't remember that in the final version of the show. But, it's just it's a tough thing, like every actor knows that every role is going to come to an end eventually, right? But it's still bittersweet when you finally get there.
Yeah, and I see they put the makeup on you to lighten you up, but they didn't get rid of that glow. That's your trademark. They just can't do without it. And Dogbird's back here too. Just chilling.
I spotted him hanging out on the rail, just sort of taking it all in. It's interesting because Dogbird's more of like your avatar in the same way that the bird of the human penis is mine. So I guess maybe I was thinking about you and friendships and things like that. And what would I do if AJ was being eaten by a zombie?
Let's go ahead and go into the photo shoot. The last person who commented on the episode can get a photo with James and myself. Sometimes it's just James. So as you guys know,
what have you done? What have you done?
Well,
explain yourself.
So, as you guys,
there's so much to process here.
Well, okay, so we've got you chomping down on one of the dicks in the background. Can't avoid that. There's a dick.
No, you sure can't. It's also a loaf of bread, but not a dick. But I love that that's where your mind went, for sure.
Got the bird with the human penis, which I felt the need to only blur it instead of just to hide it under something here. I mean, you can't. And and Dogbird that I forgot was here. I'm just happy to be in this scene. I'm just watching you guys. You with your, mayonnaise, and I don't remember who this is, to be honest.
It's tough to tell, especially with what you've done to it. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
can we zoom in on that face? Just really appreciate it. It's so gruesome. You've completely erased my neck.
I thought it was fun. First off, that just looks perfect for a Jonah Hill character.
My hand, I mean, like...
That mayonnaise has become iconic.
I mean, yeah. It'd be like seeing BTS with no Jimin. Shout out BTS Army. Make sure to like our podcast and subscribe for more BTS content.
And guess what's ready? That bonus scene that James sent in. So, James, what I want you to do... Yeah. I want you to just narrate... Tell me, what's going through your mind as this is happening, because we didn't know that this was a part of James's life. He really is a man of many trades. As you guys can tell, here it is.
Here it is.
Tell me, what is going on and what's...
What a monstrosity.
We didn't know you did this, and I heard you do something interesting at the end here. I think it's... There it is.
Do I? Oh no. Did the horse kick me? Is that what I'm led to believe? Oh no, it's shit mayonnaise.
You crawled up its ass, and it.
Oh, okay. That was certainly something.
So that's what you do in your spare time. I mean, so our last game we haven't played in a little while is called Narrate This.
Read this cunt.
2 of these I'm going to play. Just narrate what that person's thinking, or just what's going on in the scene as if you're a narrator. And one of them, it's a commercial, and you're going to do the voice of the commercial. We're going to start with. Righty then.
Okay. Yeah, fuck this trash. Fuck the planet. Oh. Well, Margaret, I gotta tell you. Oh, I fucking love flowers. I just wanted to look like you back in the early 2000s with your chin strap. I don't know why you're so mad at me. I guess I fucked up real bad, huh? Is that a... Oh, yes, it is. They brought back the grilled stuffed burrito at Taco Bell. Today is going to be okay.
Well, we do want to thank Ben for coming on and embarrassing us.
Thank you,
Especially
Ben.
James. Especially James. He didn't get a single point.
I'm such a fucking dumb shit. Hey, I guess maybe I'm the silly bitch now.
That's how we'll end it right there. And we'll have it zoom in like the Porky... Like the Warner Brothers.
Deep.
Your pussy.
Fuck me.
Your pussy.
Fuck me.
Sexual style.
Fuck me.
Your pussy.
Fuck me.
Ain't I a silly bitch?
I'm the silly bitch now.
Ain't I a silly bitch?
I'm the silly bitch now.
Oh, fuck, it's too big.
I'm the silly bitch now.
Fuckboys are intentionally, right? Like,
I'm such a fucking dumb shit.
Ain't I a silly bitch?
I'm the silly bitch now.
Ain't I a silly bitch?
I'm the silly bitch now.
Fuckboys are